we just didn't really, we weren't really ourselves. Everyone was trying to be someone else or like fit a bigger purpose instead of just trying to kind of like figure out how everyone is in their essence and then just kind of mash each other together.
It is the last weekend of Summer Split, Week 9, with coverage presented by Omni/. I'm joined right now by Mithy, who's a great person to interview. Love interviewing Mithy. And things are looking up for TSM. Basically, like, I gotta say, there's all this hype, like, oh, TSM Optic, like, TSM might not be able to, if they can't beat up, and then you guys just smashed them. It was supposed to be the match of the week, and then you just make it really easy. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I mean, I was also pretty excited, came really focused into the game. I think everyone in our team have been going through a lot, and felt like we were pretty, like, yeah, it just felt very cohesive going into the game, and like, even if we had a rough early game, I'm pretty sure it would have come through.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? Was it just all you guys turning it on that was able to allow you to smash them? Or because I interviewed Peter right before this, and he was saying that he always believes in TSM because all you guys have played under pressure for so long. Maybe Optic didn't have that. I don't know. What's your take?
It's possible. I don't really know. I think their draft was pretty strange, and there's a lot of Zillion, like, at least I'm just talking from my lane, right? There's a lot of Zillions in Europe, I mean, Kazing and all that shit, so I knew what I was going into, and yeah, I played with confidence. I knew what I was supposed to do and how I'm supposed to play, and pretty much smashed them pretty hard, yeah.
Very good. Now, where do you think the team, or TSM, is at in terms of strength compared to the other teams? Because for a while you guys were struggling. Now it feels like the redemption arc is coming in. How do you feel about the strength of the team?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to say something I don't mean. Right now, it feels like we understand what we need from each other a lot more. So just playing the game feels better. I just feel a lot more comfortable playing myself, and I'm sure my teammates do so too. Whenever we lose a game, our discussions about why we lost are a lot, like, everyone kind of is on the same page of why we lost, and things are just easier right now because we've been together for nearly not a year, but, you know, like, a long time now. So yeah, things are starting to fall into place where we understand each other better, and yeah, I feel like we're on the rise. I don't know if we're gonna just shit the bed or not, but it definitely feels a lot better, yeah.
What ended up making all this click? Because, I mean, it's just, I interviewed Hanser last week. He was saying that it wasn't until recently that you guys were able to really start fixing the core problems. Like, what allowed you guys to overcome all this? Not
really sure what to say about it. Yeah. I think we just started to be more honest with ourselves and with each other. And yeah, I think, so for myself, I came in from Europe, and at least I can speak for myself, right? Like, I come from Europe, and there's like this Mithy guy. Everyone has these expectations of who I am and what I do, and I have my own expectations for myself. And I was kind of stuck in that circle. I think my teammates were stuck on looking at me in that circle, and it was the same for every single one of my teammates. We just didn't really, we weren't really ourselves. Everyone was trying to be someone else or like fit a bigger purpose instead of just trying to kind of like figure out how everyone is in their essence and then just kind of mash each other together. So that's something we've been working on quite a bit, and it's getting better. So yeah, it just feels a lot more comfortable to play with my teammates, and it's showing, I guess. Yeah.
How are things going with Weldon?
Yeah, he's definitely helping with that too. Okay. He does a lot of, I want to say dumb because I don't have the right description for it, but there's a lot of things that are just funny, but they're necessary for the team to just kind of like make that step. Like, we're all nerds. We don't really have like that outgoing mentality where we bring the group together, like kind of like form that sense of brotherhood, and he's helping out with that because, yeah, we are pretty introverted. So I really think he is very helpful, and yeah, it's just something a lot of teams should just have inbuilt. I think the TSM culture, at least when I first arrived, was more of a pressure culture. You know, like when you lose, it just didn't really feel like the team was losing. It was about who fucked up, who is the bad player, you know, instead of just kind of like playing as a group, and
Right.
yeah, I think that's kind of being dissected a little bit now, so it's just getting better.
Nice. So, I mean, yeah, Hanser implied there's a lot of weird stuff that he makes you guys do that bring you all together. It kind of
Yeah.
creates like a moment where you're like, screw Weldon. We're all victims here. Let's all work together.
Yeah, that happens too, yeah. I mean, there's just like a lot of exercises and a lot of pep talks and just a lot of random stuff that ends up working out.
Yeah.
So
You're like, we don't want to do this anymore, so we better start winning so they can send this Weldon guy away. I love messing with Weldon. There was another, Parth. Parth was on stage. This is what I heard.
yeah,
I missed it because I was interviewing somebody else, but he was on stage.
yeah, we decided that since there's a possibility to play tiebreakers, we should put Parth in because he usually fucks it up. So I just thought it would be a good.
Can you explain this?
Well, last time, as far as I remember, there was like this tiebreaker at Worlds where Parth just kind of fucked up the whole draft. So we've been memeing him about it, and yeah, that's maybe one of the reasons why we put him here.
Bringing back the El Clasico.
Yeah, he has the tiebreaker experience.
Yeah. No, but why put him on stage?
Well, he's been doing so much for us this split. He's been working really hard with, like, on top of being a manager, he's basically being part of the coaching staff, kind of like just being the head coach for our team, and just kind of like structuring everything, helping out with anything possible, and just putting so much time and work into the team. And yeah, I mean, the whole coaching staff works together to draft, and yeah, eventually I guess the staff decided that Parth was
Good option.
yeah, was the right call to go on stage.
All right. Well, now we understand what's going on there. Beyond all that, is this all consuming for you right now? Or does the team have anything else that they can do outside? I mean, are you guys going out to movies? You playing any other video games? Just talking to Sneaky. He's level 120 in World of Warcraft, and they look great. So I don't know.
Yeah, I asked Jensen too. He told me, yeah, of course, I'm level 120. No, we played some Nexus Blitz. That's that's like the biggest leap we've gone through. We've gone to movies, we go for dinner, but we don't really like. It's not the same as Europe. And that's something I've been trying to kind of work towards because for me, even though I'm very antisocial for the most part, and I do not mind being at home and like just being in front of my computer the whole day. There are times where I need that social interaction, and that's something I've been lacking a lot in NA. And I definitely have had periods in here where I felt really lonely. So yeah, just that's something I expressed to my team, and I think they're making the effort to kind of like, help me out with that. And yeah, overall, everyone is like taking a little bit of a leap and just doing more stuff for each other, and it feels better, yeah.
What do you think of Nexus Blitz?
I think it's really fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's really fucking fun.
What do you like about it? I'm excited to hear pro players embrace it because normally pro players sort of just shoo out things that are more casual friendly, but a lot of pro players seem to like it.
Yeah, I mean, just everything about it is just hilariously fun. The only thing that I dislike is that there's no ELO system, so I get to play against people that are too bad, so I like stomp the games sometimes, most of the times. Yeah. Not to sound cocky, but if the games were actually matched and I was playing against some other players that were actually good, I think the game would be really fun to play.
Do you have any pro tips for Nexus Blitz players?
No, I kind of read a little bit about it, like to see what's OP and stuff, but I just been trying to play what I find fun. Just whatever champion is fun and has like some mechanical ability I play. Like, I don't play Pyke, for example, because I heard it's really OP and I already can play Pyke well, so yeah, I've been fond of Gragas this whole split, so I've been playing some Gragas in Nexus Split, and it's just quite fun. Nice. Obviously, it's not a really good champion, but for the situation, but yeah, fun for sure.
Great. Well, looking forward to seeing more of that. Your team is leaving, so I'm going to let you go as well. Is there anything that you want to say to any of your fans out there?
Thank you guys for supporting us through all the bad things we've been going through lately, and I don't know how much TSM Legends kind of reflects that. I don't really want you guys to judge just from that, because I've been getting some really weird comments too about whatever goes on in there. But yeah, in general, just thank you guys. I've been getting some pretty pretty nice messages. I'm really grateful for. I mean, those people that I've answered really know who they are, and yeah, I'm just thank you guys for just staying with us and keep supporting us.
Well, thank you so much for the interview. I'll let you catch up with your teammates. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. I want to thank OmniSlash so much for the support of my content. They are on a train right now, a train that you could be on, and that's the Travis train. Just get on that train, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit up my Twitch. We're stopping at all the different stops, all right? This is a train, and it's going far. So get on the train and ride it. Ride that Travis train.